Hi everyone, it's Risa from Risa's Journal. By the time you're seeing this, I would already be in Japan, but this is a pre-recorded video, so I can't talk to you about what it's like in Japan right now. But if I upload this when I scheduled this video to go public, I would have just finished quarantining, so that's pretty exciting. So I've been asked before how I layer and create my scrapbooky type spreads. It's a little hard for me to explain in words, but I will try. If I figure out a good way to formalize how I create my spreads, I might create a dedicated video. With my 6-ring binder journaling spreads, I always take out the 2 pages I'm going to use, then tape the back together with some washi tape that I don't care too much of. I like taping pictures down the center and cutting it apart, so having the 2 pages be taped together in the back helps things stay in place. The first thing I do is decide what kind of pictures I want to use. I usually take out more than I need because I'm not sure yet what pictures I want to use. I take out what I think I might use, then later I can see what looks good. When I'm picking out what pictures I want to use, I try to choose pictures with similar color schemes. It doesn't all have to be the same color, but just look nice together. That might mean that the pictures all have some pink in it, or they all have like a purple background. Whatever it may be, use your judgment and decide what looks good together. It can be mismatched too, as it doesn't have to be super matchy. When I finish deciding on my pictures, I move on to decorative papers. I like using ripped up pieces of grid paper. I also use little small pieces of solid color papers that match my pictures that I choose. I also use cute sticky notes or notepads as decorative papers. If you're looking for something that you can get for free, use paint swatches. You can go to Home Depot, Lowe's, or even Walmart and grab any color paint swatches in the paint aisle for free. They look really cute in spreads, and you can cut them up or just use one color as your solid color accent. You can get creative and use receipts or tickets from the movies you went to last Friday night. Anything will work. Even, dried flowers if you can figure out a good way to stick it on there. Before I tape anything down, I decide on a layout. I always start with the biggest pictures or notepads. I usually put those in the corner like I did for that cleanup sticky note. And then this drink sticky note was the biggest for me, so I wanted it to be in the center of attention, so I put it somewhere in the middle. I thought it looked a little funny, so I put a paint swatch behind it to give it a little bit more oomph. You just have to play around with it and decide how much emphasis you want each piece to have. If it's bigger, you put it in the center. All the attention goes there. If you want things to have more or less equal attention, put things in the corners. This part is hard to explain, but I really just recommend looking at pictures of other spreads and seeing what you like about them. Start by mimicking those spreads, then little by little you will get a better sense of space and layout. As with anything, just practice. The spreads I started off with honestly looked terrible. Really just awful. When all the big pieces are layered down, I decorate with stickers and other smaller bits. If I decide to write anything, that always goes last. I fill in the empty spaces with my thoughts, and that will complete the spread nicely. For very small bits, I tend to like to use a glue stick a little bit better. It works a little bit better than, say, my tape roller does. Even though a tape roller is more convenient, it doesn't really work quite well with smaller objects. Here I'm choosing stickers, and I'm trying to choose stickers with a similar color scheme with what I've chosen here. So I have a lot of soft cream colors, soft pastel colors, so that one picked up wasn't quite it, but this one in the back has really quite natural soft pastel colors, neutral colors. And then I'm also picking out some drinks in this pile here. And you can see this green one, I don't have any green, but it's soft and it will add a splash of color. So it doesn't have to be just like a cream color. It doesn't have to just be like a pink or something. So here I'm trying to put this square sticker down, but it looked kind of funny just sticky in the corner. So I'm using a paint swatch. I've cut it cut it down so it looks like a really cool little design there, and I stuck it there in the corner. Then it looks a lot more intentional. Now I decided to put the circle sticker down here right where this cleanup sticky note is, because the cleanup sticky note is really quite square and I thought it'd look quite nice to counteract it with something round. And I put it somewhere kind of off to the side, not really right down the center. I think that adds a little bit more interest. Then adding a couple more stickers. This one here matches well with my regular circle stickers. You can buy them off my Etsy shop. And sticking them in the corner, fill up the space. These ones, I tend to choose ones that are similar in color to where I'm placing it. Like there's a lot of pink in that, not a lot, there's just a little bit of pink. So I'm playing out that pink in that square sticker, some circle stickers, a drink sticker. I added a border to this spread because there were so many tiny pieces floating around, so having something structured around everything will counteract all that and tie everything together. Now that I've finished adding all my pieces, I'm going to add a title. I'm choosing a quite neutral color, and then with the remaining space I'm going to fill it up with text. That way it just fits really perfectly, and I don't have a ton of room where I feel like I have to write a lot. After I finish writing, I'm going to add the last finishing touches. I like my spreads to be really quite busy looking, so I'm adding a couple more, adding another circle sticker in the corner. So that's it really. When I finish, I peel off the washi tape on the back and cut it open. Whatever holes got covered, I use my 1-hole puncher and punch it out. I like to close the hole puncher halfway and feel around until the hole puncher gets caught in the hole. This way I line up the hole puncher exactly and I don't leave it up to chance. Et voilà, c'est fini. As always, thanks for watching and stay safe out there.